Oh, all right, Knights of Apollo. That looks so goofy. What up, guys? It's Apollo here. Welcome back to Empire Total War. You might have thought this was, NTW 3, but no, this is Empire Total War Generals 2. What is it? Empire 2 Generals. It's kind of like NTW 3, but for Empire. We got a great battle. This is with the new update where they've added the good old US of A. So they're over here. Actually, I think we have George Washington here. Oh, yeah. Washington staff. Look at this. Look at this. An absolute legend. And speaking of legends, today's video is sponsored. So it's sponsored by King Arthur Legends Rise. King Arthur Legends Rise is a breakout RPG coming out in 2023 made by Kabam Games. This is a squad-based RPG, and it's a game that you can play both on your mobile device and your PC, and it's cross-platform. Now, the launch date has not been announced, but it will be soon. In this groundbreaking RPG, you'll come across a wide variety of Arthurian legends, which includes knights, mages, and rogues. They all have their own backstory, skills, and abilities that you can use to your advantage. You'll fight and conquer other knights, dragons, and even the old gods. You'll also discover mythical weapons and that you can perfect with relics, which will help your hero's abilities so you can defeat your vicious enemies. You'll even have your own throne that you can rebuild and perfect. And the cool thing, like I said earlier, it's cross-platform. You can play anywhere, anytime. So guys, don't miss out on King Arthur Legends Rise, the breakout RPG for 2023. Be sure to use the link down in the video description. Also, be sure to wish list it on Steam and pre-register so you can stay up to date to the latest news. Also, all the socials for the game is also linked down in the video description, so be sure to check that out. So a big thank you to Kabam Games for the sponsorship, and let's jump back into the battle. Alright guys, so welcome back to the battlefield, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the factions here and get kind of stuck in with this battle. You can see we've got some British horse artillery that have set up a nice position up on this hill. Now apparently this battle is an LOC battle, and what that means, I think it means like line of communication or something like that. Basically, you've got to capture specific points, like this farmhouse, and it will be worth points. And whoever has the most points wins the battle. So, oh, what the heck happened here? Oh my God, some big artillery hits. I think the US, they got some good hits on the British cav there. Wow. Anyways, at the end of the battle, whoever has the most points is victorious. Now, here's the problem, guys. I have no idea where these point sections are, because usually they're marked on the map, but I'm looking at the map and I don't see anything. So I don't know what's worth, because sometimes certain buildings are worth more points, like 2 points, 3 points, 1 point. So I don't know. Anyways, I like this style of battle because it creates a much more dynamic. Oh, you've got to like push and actually take things. You can't just sit back on a hill and try to win. You actually have to try to fight for different locations on the map. And it creates a much more dynamic and interesting battle. So, oof, the sound effects are juicy in this mod. Really nice. Anyways, got a little bit of an artillery play here. Oh yeah, look at, it's actually French artillery. So we've got some field artillery. This thing, look at this thing. I mean, how do they even see them? I mean, look at their point of view. They just see a house and trees. Look at this guy. He looks so French. That's a French guy. They all kind of look the same. But yeah, that's Empire for you. I guess you're just being told someone's looking for you, where the enemy artillery is. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit slower pace of a battle here. Now, over here in the crossroad, we do have some hunters of the Great Plains. Look at this! Oh my gosh, dude. We got some natives. That's so epic. You know, I absolutely love, I love the native aesthetic. And I also love when the US incorporates that into the military. You know, like there's some like World War II uniforms with native kind of like marking and symbols. I just think it's so cool. It's so cool, man. I mean, I do really feel bad for what happened with the natives. And a lot of it is to blame to disease. And some natives were more how do you say this? They're easier to work with. Some natives, like a lot of the plain natives were, they were very violent. But that was the nature of the world. Anyways, oh my gosh, we got a big cav engagement. Look at this. We've got the French. They were so eager to kill some British. But they are going to fall back. In fact, both sides fall back. I think that artillery that just hit there, I think that was friendly artillery. Yeah, that was friendly artillery, guys. And I think it mostly killed the British cav. Oof. Oh, did they get the... Oh, there was some artillery over here. Well done from the French. Taking out that artillery. This unit might come back to the battle. Man, these battles are so grand. So grand. We got the French voltigeurs. Voltigeurs. The French flyers. But yeah, they're gonna start the fire. I love that the French are kind of leading the way here. But look at this. The British want some revenge. Oh, so epic. Look at this. Light cav. They turn. Oh, they turn and face more French cav coming in. The chasseur cheval. They're trying to protect their voltigeurs. Whatever. You know, I woke up this morning not feeling like speaking French. Not that I can really do it, but you know what I mean. Horse Grenadier Guards coming in to try to overwhelm, and they certainly do. And nothing is stopping these lobsters. Oh, the Voltigeurs are getting some good hits there. Look at that. The Voltigeurs. Jur. I think it's more of a jur. Voltigeur. Some good hits there. Here comes another charge. Horse Grenadiers. Got the windmill in the back there. Wow. The British really want these guys dead. The question is, why did the French leave these guys so unguarded? By the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is a 3 versus 3. And now the French have set up new lines to try to pepper down the British cav. Kind of using this light infantry as a bit of a bait. Bit of a bait. But yeah, anyways, going back to the, oh, here's some Continental Light Dragoons. 4th Continental Light Dragoons. Look at these guys. They look awesome. Love the green uniforms. But yeah, going back to the native thing, you know, recently, not too recently, but I went to a Cherokee reserve, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love the, again, I love the aesthetic. I love the art. Love the culture and the storytelling of the native cultures. And they also had a lot of billboards that said stuff like, don't let the government take our guns. They've done that before. It's like, oh man, that's pretty based. All right, so yeah, we got some Republican volunteer infantry. Look at that. Look at these red trousers. These guys look pretty fresh. Republican volunteer infantry. So they've got some Republicans here already. It's pretty funny. Here's some long riflemen. Pioneer men here. Actually skilled with the rifles. But it looks like they're kind of setting up with the French. And the lines have kind of established here in the center. You can see that the The British have taken a great stance here on this hill. Oh man, look at those shots. I don't know what it is about this mod, but they are doing something gnarly with the artillery sound effects. I mean, I think it's even better than, it's much more raw. It's like, it just feels real. Compared to NTW3, I think their sound effects are a little bit better. Not only the sounds of the shots coming out, but also the incoming shots as well sound very, very lifelike, very intense. I don't know, I can't really say for sure lifelike. I've never been around, I mean, I've heard a cannon fire and I've been around one. It is absolutely shocking how intense it is. It was just one cannon and you could feel it go through your body. I wasn't even close to it and you just feel it go through your body. It's intense. But imagine, you know, a whole battery of guns. It's got to be the most intense thing ever. Here comes a charge of Cav, and my goodness, the British come in with their lances. Oh my gosh. They just annihilated that infantry. Was that American infantry? I think it was. And they're gonna keep pushing. Look at this flag. 76. Commence 1776. Look at this Cav just going in. My goodness. They're gonna form square right at the last second here, but I think the damage is done. I think at this point they just want to try to get rid of this Cav. French voltigeurs. French voltigeurs. So back over this way, you can see that they're kind of holding. I assume this is a capture point here. That's why the British are kind of holding this crossroad. It's going to be a tough assault because it's so narrow. Unless you can walk through the water, but I don't think you can. Oh, is there a fort over here? What the heck? That's cool. Can you use it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man, look at the British really forming up here. The British have been unrelenting. Look at this with their Cav. They have so much Cav moving in and out. And the French are sending in the general's bodyguard? France, already? You're having to send in your general? Is this him? Oh, no. Well, I think it's like the officer. You get out of here, you stupid roast beef. Je déteste les roast beef. My word. There we go. French Cav over on the flank here. They're going to make a move. I don't really see an opportunity here, though. Oh, they're breaking already. They got hit hard with the artillery, and they have no stomach to charge. I don't blame them after getting hit with artillery. And we got some French Lancers here as well. They're just, yeah, there was no opportunity for a charge there. It looks like he wanted to go for, I don't know what he wanted to go for. I don't really see anything here that they could have charged that would have been worth it. Oh, here we go. America. Here they come. We got Minutemen. Yo, check them out. Minutemen. Dude, this is sick. Multiple Minutemen. That's cool. So I don't know. I assume they're not like the best of units, but it's cool to have them on the battlefield. There's more Minutemen. Is this just an entire army of Minutemen? Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Fighting the hearts out. And then we've got some artillery here. 6-pound gun artillery. And this is definitely the, you know, this is the point where we're going to probably see a lot of heavy infantry battle it out. And the British are not sitting on the hill alone. Of course, they're using this hill in the center, but on the flank here, this would be their left flank. They are actually moving forward multiple units of heavy infantry, or just, you know, line infantry. He's got some Northern England Regiment of Foot. Let's check these guys out. Look at these guys. You know, guys, I'm just gonna pretend this is the newest Total War game, you know? Wow, CA's doing such a good job. It's like lifelike, bro. You know what I mean? Guys, did you hear the new CA game's out? They did Empire 2. Look at this. Check this out. Whoa. It's like real life. Look at the sound effects. They did so good with the sound effects and the smoke. Wow. It's a great time to be alive playing historical gaming. No, I don't even want to say that because you got to give credit to the modders. They did a great job here, and this is so cool. An intense firefight. This light infantry for the British is getting shredded right now, but they are taking most of the shots, so maybe that's the plan as they advance forward. No, they're not even advance forwarding this infantry. They have a drummer squad? Whoa. Hold up. Bro. What the hell? A drummer squadron. What does this do? Did it encourage? Flanks secure. Cohesion. What do they do? I wonder if they have some sort of effect on the battlefield, like faster reloading or something. That would be pretty cool. That's cool. Drummer squad. All right, things are getting intense over here as well. We've got the British moving out their cav once again. Look at the first lifeguard moving up. They were looking for an opportunity. Horse Grenadier Guards. They were trying to look for an opportunity, but they saw none. Now we've got some line infantry moving up. This is the Minutemen. So the U.S. is getting aggressive here, which is kind of surprising because they have to go uphill. The British are actually falling back a little bit, so that's interesting. Yeah, they're regrouping, I think, up on this big hill. And now the fight rages on over on this side. They completely... Well, they haven't completely shattered this unit, but they're down to 45 men out of 165. So more than half of the unit is gone. Way more than half. Can I see the drummers drum? Oh, come on. That'd be so cool if they all drummed. Oh, man. So cool. I don't know. There's just something cool about the American Revolution. It's got a cool aesthetic. It's got good vibes. We got the U.S. and French standing together. Fighting the lobsters. But the lobsters are giving them hell. Especially with their cav. Let's zoom out. And you can see on the mini-map this where the lines have been drawn. And the British are constantly falling back. Look at this. Well, they're falling back their cav. They're still holding with their infantry on this front. And now the Minutemen are in action. Look at this. The Minutemen are here to fight. So we got 38 minutes remaining in this battle. That's crazy. 38 minutes. Now we've got infantry pushing forward. So this is good for the U.S. side. Definitely want to try to gain control more of the map. I think this is also... I'm kind of surprised the British are kind of giving up on this hill so quickly. I mean, I get it. They have this, like, monster hill over here that would probably benefit them more. But they are also giving up this slight hill here that I think they could have held pretty well. But maybe they're concerned about the situation. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough troops to hold everything. And good job by the U.S. and the French. They definitely put the British into a full-on stop here. I really felt like the British were going to advance forward and, like, potentially get their bayonets bloodied. But I guess that's not the case for today. And then we've got, let's see. What are these? Growthrust cuirassiers. Oh, they're going in for a charge. I don't know what the hell they're called, but they're going in for a charge. And they're killing some Frenchies. Look at them. They're just not stopping. They are not stopping. They're going to just keep going. Legion of the United States. Wow. Oh no, there's a drummer squadron that's getting attacked. They're drummers. Have some honor. They're no threat to you. They just play drums. Wow, that entire cav charge just disrupted the entire front line of the rebels. And now the British are sending in English grenadiers. There they go. They're getting close. Look at this. Looks like this guy's, looked like he was the officer. He's dead now. Oh, they're going in with their bayonets. Look at the U.S. waiting for him. It's like they braced. The 2nd Delaware Infantry. Nice. Nice. All right, so we've got the lines scattered. The British getting very hyper-aggressive here. The U.S. sending in reinforcements. The Legion of the United States of America. Going in. Pushing in. We got some shots going off in the back here. 2nd Virginia, New Hampshire. Another 2nd Virginia. So these are the more professional troops of the United States. Got the 3rd Jersey. Nice. So cool. Virginia. Now we got a big mosh pit in the center, and I think that's why the U.S. is moving up their reserves. They've got to secure the center of this battle. Look at these guys. Oh my gosh. That looks so epic. I love the flag that they went with. That was cool, man. That was cool. Just seeing, like, the U.S. troops there with, like, rows and rows of lobsters up ahead. But yet they march on. So, yeah, good job of the British, though. They did a great job of clearing out this area. They used some heavy cav to kind of punch a hole and disrupt the lives, and then, or not the lives. Well, it did disrupt their lives, but it also disrupted the lines, and then they sent in the grenadiers to clean it up. That was a well-played move by the British. Yeah, so good job there. Back over this way, they've now continued to hold this hill, and the French look like they're charging forward. Yeah. Okay, we got the Quebec flag here. Oh, they're getting fired from the flank. Now we got Cav. They're just going on a full-on charge. I don't think this is gonna work out for him. Let's see. Is he gonna hold and fire and then charge, or is he just gonna? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, some friendly fire there. The British charging downhill, getting a little too excited. Yeah, this is epic. Yeah, look at them. Oh, they formed square too. Now they got more infantry charging forward. Hey, I respect the aggressiveness. I just don't know if this is gonna work out. Prove me wrong, France. Prove me wrong. And look, the British are like coming down to meet them. Look at this. Oh my gosh, fire! That was amazing. Oh my God. Dude, how do you not love these games, man? It's just, you don't get, sorry, I don't want to keep going here every time, but you just don't get that in the newer games. How epic of a moment was that? That like last second fire and that charge downhill, bayonets leading the way. That was amazing. That was amazing. Anyways, I wouldn't have done that as the British. I would have just held. But yeah, I respect the aggressiveness. It just didn't really pay off for them. They got that last second volley that, woo! Ooh, the French are biting hard. They are biting hard. Look at that. They may have the low ground, but damn it, they've got the spirit. The Americans are taking the same approach, going up the hill, but this is, I don't know, guys. These are Minutemen. These are not trained professionals, but still nonetheless courageous men as they charge forward. I don't know, guys. Uphill charge. God bless them. Look at this. Ah! Charge! Here we go. Oh, they got him before they fired. Well done by the British. Well done indeed. And of course, yeah. What were you thinking? And they're still gonna do it. Stop moving forward. I guess they feel like they have to. I don't know. Oh, big British. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This game is like over 10 years old, but yet the troops flying back from the cab charge look 10 times better than in the Pharaoh game when the chariot's charging in. Why is that? Why are we digressing over time? Isn't technology supposed to get better? Oh, we got, hey, you know, we've got our Republican units and we've got our monarchy units. Grenadiers of the King. Du Roi. They're going in. Look at this. They're like, well, I guess they wouldn't say for the king. Pour le roi. I don't know. Pour le roi. Je déteste les roses vives. Je ne sais pas. They charge in and they're taking on, they should defeat these foot. These are just foot. And here comes another charge. We got Republican units now charging in hand in hand. Hand in hand with the monarchist. What a beautiful sight. What France could have been. Oh no, look at this. The French Grenadiers of the King have broken. Oh man, sad day. Now they're getting finished here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this hammer and anvil. An absolute devastating hammer and anvil. And that's gonna utterly shatter those guys. Wow. The British are poning. So using some gaming terms, poning the Americans and the French over here. You know, there's a lot of chaos over on this side. The Americans are charging into a square. It actually didn't go too poorly. They're taking on an Irish regiment. What are you doing, Irish? Fight for us, Irish. The British are your oppressors. Probably Northern Irish, I guess. And now we got a charge of Minutemen to follow up with that. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be real with you guys. The American attack on this side has been extremely sloppy. I just, like... all you had to do is watch Star Wars Episode 3, you know, to understand the dynamics of high ground. And, yeah, that just didn't happen for them. The entire, this would be their left flank, has been shattered. Utterly shattered. And the British right flank holds true. Against overwhelming numbers. I think the British had better skilled units, but they had less units, or less men. So, and units. And, really good stand by the British there. Really good stand. Now, the Americans have been pushed back to the river. They've been pushed back to the tree line. This is a very good start for the British. And now we've got the more professional troops from the U.S. Army. Like I said, we've got, what is this, 2nd Virginia, 2nd New Hampshire, Another second Virginia. Another second Virginia. They really like them Virginia boys. Third Jersey. Second Delaware. Do we got any in Tennessee, guys? Where's the Tennessee regiments? Tennessee Volunteers. Anyways, good fight here. I think the U.S. should do pretty well here, considering that a lot of the units they're fighting are exhausted. They've taken multiple casualties. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the U.S. kind of chip away at the British here a little bit, maybe gain some ground back. But the French have kind of turtled up over here. They've also fallen back to the tree line. Oh, we got some Swiss here. Look at this. Swiss. Regiment of the Swiss. That's why they got the red coats. Cool. That's got to be confusing. And now the U.S. is falling back over here as well. Over on this side, oof. U.S. artillery has been vanquished. Great charge by the Horse Grenadier Guard. U.S. infantry. Oh no, this is Republican. French Republican Guard. And they do scare off the cav, but it's already gone. It's too late. The artillery has been destroyed. Some American cav coming in. But why? They're gone. There's no need to chase. And now the U.S. is kind of regrouping. Looks like they've got some units that return from routing. But, you know, look at this. Look at their cohesion, chaos, eager, cohesion, chaos, encourage their flanks to secure. So, you know, they're not exactly, like, mentally speaking, they're a little disheartened, but, you know, it's a little chaotic. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this entire attack here for the French and U.S. just kind of utterly failed. And now back over this way, we do have a small regiment here of Irish foot. Look at how the British are treating you, Irish. Sending you alone. This is a suicide mission. No, they are going alone, though, against 2 units of Legion of the United States. Oh, wait, there's another British line. Northumbrian Fusiliers. Look at these guys. These guys are cool. They going in for a charge? Oh, they got some... Okay. The British are sending more resources over here. I think they want to... I don't think this Fusiliers line's going to make it. God, what a cool charge. What the hell, man? Can we get another gun Total War? Empire 2. Can we get an Empire? Guys, let's be real. Can we be real here? I can't believe I caught myself saying, can we get another? You know what I mean? Because you know it's going to be garbage. This is probably way better than anything they could make. And this was made for free. People taking their own time, their free time to make this. I'm sorry. You know, let's enjoy the battle. Let's not fight. Let's watch the fight. All right, so the British, they're kind of getting shot in the flanks here. We're down to 23 minutes. And, you know, at this point, guys, I feel like the U.S. is going to have to do something drastic here. They've got to either, like, push on this flank over here and, like, maybe take control of this town, then push for the hill, you know, or something. Something, because right now, just like this slow retreat into the tree line, I mean, it's going pretty well, but remember, this is an LOC battle. They've got to control some of the map. They can't just fall back and fight. So far, they're losing this battle. Look at this. They've got British cav. So much British cav fighting. Oh, the Americans held. They held, folks. The 4th Continental Light Dragoons. Hold back the light cavalry. Cavalry, not cavalry. Cavalry. Very cool. And they're actually breaking here, so a little bit of a comeback. Nice little small detachment of French forces supporting the American cav. So they're still gaining some control. They're still getting some ground. It's a small victory, but, you know, those... If you get a lot of small victories, they add up. They add up. So let's go back over here. This is kind of where the heat is right now. And this definitely seems a little careless from the British. Like, they're fighting off a superior force when they don't... Oh, I see why. It's the Irish regiment. Oh, I see how it is, British. Well, at least he also sent in the Southern England Regiment of Foot. Okay. But seriously, I mean, like, why engage the Americans here? Why not move up more units of line and bring more firepower to fire down on the Americans? I don't understand. I mean, they're not doing terrible. Look at this fight. Look how beautiful this is. You hear that? See, that's the other thing, too. The British have maintained their artillery. I want to hear the shots coming in. So it looks like they're aiming roughly over here. God, this is so cool. Look at that. Did you hear that? How terrifying is that? Imagine being one of these soldiers. Even right there. Feeling the earth shake. And your ears just like, you hear, I mean, you're constantly hearing gunfire, so I guess the sound isn't that bad from the cannon. But, my goodness. Look at that. I mean, I could just sit here and watch this all day. Like, it's just like, like I'm watching a movie, but it's a good movie. That's cool, man. Let's get their perspective from firing the cannons. Look at that. Fire into the tree line. There's bloody rebels there. I don't know. What would the British say? Ah. As an artilleryman, you got to be feeling pretty good here. Like, ah ha ha. I'm safe up on my hill. On my mound, my artillery mound. And they've got no artillery to fire back. Look at all the reserves just chilling. Well, I mean, these are militia. Still, I mean, it's more guns, it's more firepower. And the U.S. is still holding on to this flank over here. So if we use the mini-map too, you can see like how the British, which are represented by the red squares, are kind of pushing inward. And the blue squares, the Americans, kind of losing that center and getting pushed back. But over here, they still maintain this front. I don't really see the British pushing here. I think they're going to maintain their position because they don't need to push. They're going to put all their attention over to this side. But yeah, we need another gun. I'm not even going to say Total War. We need another gun battle game that's like Total War. That's awesome. So a fun battle going on right there. In the road, it's being held by the Swiss and the Grenadiers of the King. Got another Grenadiers of the King. You know, honestly, the British are doing pretty good. They have they moved up more infantry? I mean, it's pretty impressive how well they've been holding. I don't think they're going to be able to. Their cohesion's terrible. I think they're going to break here pretty soon. But what's the strategy here? Like, what was the plan? Like, I don't know why he's just not being unrelenting. I guess personally, I would move this unit up. Move it up and engage. Yo, we got some Marines here. Continental Marines. Look at that. That's cool. So we do still have some more elites here. United States Guards. More elite units that have not engaged yet for the US, so that's the nice thing about the tree line. It's hiding a lot of their units. So maybe they're trying to make it look like this is all they have, and then, you know, the British go in and the US just, like, turns the tide. I don't really know, like, what the US strategy is here. I mean, I'm also not very... I've never played the mod, actually. I assume it's like NTW. I gotta play it, though. I might do some online battles or something in the future, but... Looks like the US is actually shifting course here. He's got his massive core of Minutemen, and they're going all the way over here to maybe push a little bit on the flank of the British. Maybe that's what they were hoping the whole time. They were hoping that the British would overextend, and then their flank would be exposed, and then the Americans would be able to hit them on the side. I don't know. I mean, that could be an option. Could be the case. Oh, hold up, hold up. What do we got here? The French are moving forward. Looks like they got charged by some Fusiliers. Are they gonna send in the Swiss here? Mercenary Swiss. They're not getting shot at, so this is good. It's almost like they're using these retreating Fusiliers as cover. Now we got some cav closing in. I think they're gonna try to prevent this. So here come their dragoons. They should be able to fire from their cav. What are they doing? What? Why did they just charge in? Now they're retreating. Oh my gosh. Maybe they weren't paying attention. And here we go. The US is now going to engage the British. They charge in their cav. Continental Dragoons trying to disrupt their formation, I assume, while the Minutemen, you can see them over the hillside. Look at these. And I'm proud to be an American. Really not know I'm free. And I'm proud to be next to you. In the band here, yeah, anyways. Nice little, oh, Minutemen can form square. That's pretty impressive. Didn't expect that. This is actually pretty huge, and I think the US still has a chance of winning this battle. I think it'll be determined right here. Right here. Because over here, they're just keeping this this force to watch the British, because the British do have some troops here in this tree line, but they're not excuse me, got some phlegm there. They're not that strong, so I don't see like a counterattack from the British coming from this side. Of course, they've got some units watching it. I don't even think they need this amount of units to watch that flank. I think they should take some of these professional units here, non-Minutemen, right, and send them over to the center. Because look at this, the Americans are pushing inward. See how much time is left? There's 13 minutes left in this battle, guys. Can you believe it? 13 minutes. This battle has flown by. How long have we been recording? 42 minutes. Feels like I've been playing for like, or been recording for like 5 minutes. That's how you know you're having a good time. Horse Grenadier Guard charging into the center of the Minutemen. Now they can form square, and the US is going to countercharge. God, what beautiful battlefields. Now this is a battlefield. The scale of this is so awesome. Here comes a charge, 4th Continental Light Dragoons. Very nice. It looks like they're breaking. Their cav is breaking. Wow, what kind of British cav is this? These Grenadier Guard, they are very good cav. But damn, to break both US cav forces is unbelievable. And now they're charging in with bayonets. Oh, are these Highland? Yeah, Highland Regiment of Foot. Who are they taking on? Minutemen. That's not good. Wow, look at the American lines crumbling. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. I don't know why they... Honestly, this is what I would have done. I would have taken those Minutemen and left them here. Like, and then used the more professional troops here. United States Guard, 3rd New Jersey, or whatever. And send these guys to that fight over in the center. Because they would have done so much better. But now they're leaving their position, and the British could now potentially counterattack, and that's why they're moving forward right now. The British are going to counterattack on this front. The counterattack. You'd never say that phrase in the new total counterattack. No, it's like the attack. You do one attack. That's the new... Anyways. But yeah, the Americans have actually made some ground here. They pushed some ground. They defeated the British in front of... No surprise. We kind of saw that coming. I will say that it was pretty impressive to see how long the British held, you know, this position with 3 units against like 7 American units. There's some grenadiers of the American, or the United States. Look at the brown uniforms. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Northern Continental Brigade. Oh, look at these guys. I mean, come on. Come on. It doesn't get sweeter than this. I love the American uniforms. Love them. All right, here we go. New line has been established by the U.S. and great volley into that deadly cab. They got rid of that cab. Oh, wait, that was their own cab. No, it was British cab. The lifeguards are out of there. Oh, this is troubling. This is troubling. So basically, at this point, the British have to just hold this hill, and I think they win. I don't know what the LOC is. I really don't. Like, where the capture points are. I guess this building might be one of them. There we go. Nice job. Nice little cab charge from the Light Dragoons. George Washington is hard at work. Legion of the United States opening fire. The retreating British. So I guess a lot of the Minutemen... Oh, no. This is... Oh, hold on. What do we got here? 2nd South Carolina Regiment. Yo. Cool. Connecticut Governor's Foot Guard. What? Look at these red uniforms. Very British looking. United States Guards. So they're pushing the British. They're going for it. I think they have to. Again, I'm trying to understand the context of this situation. Remember, it's LOC, and I think the British are just holding what they have. We're down to the last 8 minutes of the battle. And I think that if the British maintain this hill, I think they're good. But I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of American troops here. I'm actually really impressed how the U.S. is kind of pushing back the British. And once again, you know, as an Americans, you're like, all right, this time we're gonna take this hill. Our brothers fell trying to take this hill, but we'll take it from the damn lobsters. Come on. The brave Minutemen gave their lives trying to take this hill. You are professional troops. You can do it for them. Finish the job for them. Let's see if they can do it. I think they're wasting shots here. I really don't think they're hitting anything. Yeah, they're just wasting shots. Look at that. It's all going into the dirt. Yeah, dirt. Look at that. You might as well tell them to hold fire. This hill is so steep that you have to... Yeah, you're still wasting shots. You have to hold fire until they're right in front of you. Oh, that would be so fun to do that. Just like tell them to turn off fire at will, and then right when they're in range, open fire, you know, like, ah! That would be crazy. Or move them forward. Oh, there we go. Now they can, now they're hitting them. Now they're hitting them. Let's get this epic shot here. Look at that. Oh, the flashing through the smoke. You can see like the silhouettes of the soldiers. Oh, that's so cool. Just nothing but smoke. It's like a thunderstorm. That's awesome. Ah, that's cool. Americans are chasing down this British unit. They're gonna try to take care of them and probably turn. I would do one. I gotta try to break them quick. Because I don't know, this is an intense firefight, and if they can get these troops to defeat this unit and then turn and flank, the Americans can win this. They can win it, dang it! Uh-oh! The British have captured a building. They've captured this building here. Now here comes the French, the British. The French don't have much of an army, but they've got some. Big bayonet clash in the center. Let's go back over here. Oh no! The British! They've plugged their bayonets and they're charging in. What a play by the British. That was well done. They realized that you just have to, honestly, they have to ignore this unit, turn and support this fight over here. But the British realize that, you know, they don't have much time because the US have these extra units they can easily flank their line with. So they decide to charge in with bayonets, and it pays off nicely. Pays off very nicely. I think that's the nail in the coffin. And look at this horde. It's like the French Revolution, the streets of Paris, dude. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? Dude, what are we down to? 4 minutes? I guess this is their desperate attempt. Now, I know there's a rule in NTW3 where you can't mass up and charge like this. So I don't know if that... Oh! Oh, they're so screwed. An artillery just shredded them. Oh my gosh. Was that grenadiers? I think that was a grenadier volley with grenades. That was cool. But yeah, that's an interesting charge. And look, they're gonna try to flank around and corner them. Oh, cannon fire, grape shot came in there. Oh yeah, this is the US's last desperate charge. I know this seems reckless, but I assume the players were just like, YOLO, we've pretty much lost. So we're just gonna charge in for fun. Because the British control the map. They control this center. I don't get it though, because the British, they spawned closer to over here. You know what I mean? So it's just hard to tell what's going on because the minimap has no LOC points on it. So I don't know what they're fighting for. But nonetheless, the British won. My gosh, dude. What is hitting these guys? So there you have it, guys. That is going to conclude this battle. They still have some troops here, but there's only 3 minutes left. I don't think he's going to get anything done with these troops. So we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the end results. All right, this is one of the weirder end results I've ever seen because, one, I'm not in this battle. This always does this. So, like, it always shows me as one of the players, but that's not the case. Let me actually get the name here. Hold on. The name of the person who sent this in. Drum roll, please. Actually, no, don't do a drum roll. Let's see. It's The person that sent this one. 3, 2. So the person who sent this in is the Serbian. I think this is his replay. Like from his perspective, I assume. But it shows him as the French. But this is the perspective of the British. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But thank you nonetheless for the battle replay. This was a great battle. I really enjoyed this one. Definitely got to do some online battle. You know what I was thinking? Like, you know what they say? If you want to see change in the world, be the change. I need to get on and stream a bunch of like epic mods like DEI and this mod and NTW3 and just get these like realistic badass battles, you know what I mean? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.